name is Ken, and I am an international student taking the program Master of Island Study at the University of Prince Edward Island. In the first class of Introduction Themes and Perspective of Islands, we learned about a phenomenal word, Islandness. This word is an expression about islands' characteristic, unlike what I think I know about them before. One day, when I was struggling to digest numerous journals from my lovely Professor Laurie, this question continually pops up in my mind. What does it genuinely mean about Islandness? How is it visible or how does one feel it? One idea quickly arose in my mind. I need to go and find it in reality. Prince Edward Island has everything to be a fantastic place of charming scenery and unique culture. Though, where can we see its islandness most visibly? I decided to come to Charlottetown Farmers Market because I think that is where I can meet many people, so perhaps I can ask them about it. Here we are at the Farmers Market. It locates at 100 Belvedere, Charlottetown, just beside UPEI. The market firstly opened back in 1984, and it has been operating every Saturday morning, continuously for 36 years until today. People can buy almost every local food such as organic groceries, meats, baked food, roasted coffee and tea, and crafted goods. Charlottetown Farmers Market has something for every taste and design. Wandering around the market, I observe buyers in the transaction, vehicles and booths. It brings such a delight to see everything was nicely decorated and somehow represented a pride of who they are and what they are selling. What I inadvertently find this market is the place that people come for grocery shopping, meet, and talk to each other. People first greet each other and talk about the product's function or origins. Sometimes social talk on families or society's events. Many families even bring their children to play for a weekend's morning or merely to walk around to enjoy the feeling of the whole island is present right there. This market essentially represents a place of community for the islanders. After observing for a while, I met Raul, who grew up in PEI, and he is doing gardening at his interest when getting to this age. Let's see what he has to say about the island's market. What is your name?
Wow.
Hi, Raul.
Yeah.
So are you Icelander from PEI?
Yes.
Yes. And how long have you been doing this market?
Well, I was actually born just about 12, 15 minutes from here, and I grew up on a farm.
Oh, I see.
I got into sales, done construction, and that through my lifetime. But when I was getting older, I said I wanted to get into the gardening to get away from all them other things, eh? So we've been working at it. We've been coming to the farmers market now for over 30 years.
Oh, for this market over
Yeah.
30 years. Wow.
And March, middle of March was the last time I was here till July the 4th. And in 30 years, I never missed one day unless I was off island.
Oh, nice. And what do you think this market is meaningful for the islands and the Icelanders?
Is it good? What's it good for?
Yeah, what's the meaning to the Iceland?
It's a
What do you
tremendous advantage to a lot of people because they like nice, fresh product that comes directly from the farm. Just like our strawberries and beans. This stuff was all harvested yesterday.
I was harvested only yesterday.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
So fresh.
some of these was harvested yesterday, and some of them was done about 2 or 3 days ago. These I picked all these last evening at around 6:30. Picked a bucket full of peas there, so we'd have them for the market.
Proves that the market is significant to Icelanders because they love to get fresh and healthy organic products picked from the garden. He showed me all sorts of groceries and took pride in what he has been doing. He has never missed a time for 30 years in this market. After that, I met Jacob, a young PEI student in his second year of psychology at UPEI.
What's your
Hi,
name?
my name is Jake.
And are you from PEI?
Yes, from Charlottetown.
How often do you come to this market?
I would say about once a month. Less often lately now that the new setup because of COVID. I haven't been here probably in 6 months.
Do you miss that?
I have missed it. Yeah, I have missed it. It's nice to come around here and just see people and get a bite to eat, maybe get some fresh produce, that sort of thing. So.
What do you think this market is meaningful to the islands or the Icelanders?
I'd say it's a great place to feel a sense of community, really. I mean, you get lots of local businesses, people with their own vegetables, preservatives, that sort of thing. So it's great for local
He
business.
usually
Yeah.
comes to the market
Yeah.
once a month, but he missed it for 6 months due to COVID. It is nice to come around here, see people I know, eat food and buy goods, Jacob said. For a young man like Jacob, this place takes to be a fun communal place, helping local business as well. Last, I met Rev Fallon, who has been doing this organic businesses for more than 15 years. Rev is also a PEI Icelander.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, what is your name?
Reg Phelan.
Oh, so how long have you been doing this business for?
Oh, for 50 plus years.
So first year, and what makes you doing garden pick?
Growing organic vegetables. Yes. Ever since I was a UPEI student, we even had a couple of seminars, even a 3-day one time on organic production and stuff, and doing things. And so I've been involved in that since I was a student at UPEI.
Oh, that's nice. And are you from PEI?
I'm from PEI here
Wow.
in the early 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you think about this market? What is its meaning to the islanders?
Yeah. Oh, I think it's good that we can have fresh island product, and most of it here is organic. We've been organic for a long time. And, well, of course, actually the farm and other stuff in PEI has been organic for centuries, It's really only in the recent years that we've got heavy into some chemical production,
Oh, yeah.
So it's, we're carrying on from our ancestors, really, from years past.
That is book. You write a book.
Yeah, I did back in the late 80s, I guess, or 90s, and hogs were pretty bad and I couldn't get too much on it, so I took an opportunity and applied to go back to some graduate studies, and I did a thesis based on farming on the island, and then a company from Germany wanted to publish it, so academic publishing company. So it's called Islanders and the Land, which you can download from your computer.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. I'll get
You can
that.
probably get it at UP, the
Rev
library.
shared a
too.
great insight into
So
the island's organic product culture and land history in PEI. He mentioned that growing organic products culture originated in centuries by their ancestors on this land. The tradition changed only in recent years when people started using the chemicals from the outside world. Greg published a book called The Icelander and the Land to illustrate his thought on Icelanders' livelihood and the land's history. When I asked Red what he thinks about this market, he said, "People complain that it was crowded, yet still stick to it because that is their community symbol." Sadly, after the COVID, the market has a new setup outdoor and it is too spacious with less of that feeling. From these distinct points of view across generations, I could understand the expressions of islandness in PEI. It comprised the sense of community, the pride and awareness of their origins, and their intentional way of life. It is everything but not immobility, smallness, or isolation. Icelander mindsets express their confirmation for PEI as their own universe, where the land, the sea, and the people are precious properties, and their pride to tell about. Oh, it is time I need to go back because I have to submit my assignment 1 to Professor Lorry. Still, I definitely will come back to the market because I love it and I see it as a vast home's garden of the whole island. Have a good day. See you next time.